And now, Hogan vs. Flair Universe Mode presents Very Large Wrestling Event 51. Pew, 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 pew. Hey, get the Undertaker away from that. Hello! Welcome, everyone, to Hogan vs. Flair's Universe Mode presents Very Large Wrestling Event 51. Caveman here with ya. Maybe someone else in the call, who knows? I don't know how this thing works. Folks, we have ourselves a fantastic card for the evening here on this nice, balmy evening, Saturday night in South Florida. Folks, we're going to start it off. The six-man battle royal, the Andre the Gaint Memorial Trophy. It would be Alman Roca, a.k.a. David Otunga, Rob Van Dam, the Pokemon, Val Venus, Y2JBL, and Triple H in the first match of the card of Battle Royal. For the unified $1.99 title, it would be Beth Phoenix taking on Tits McGee. For the HVF Best Friends Forever titles, the tag team of Scotty to Bobby faces the mayor of San Bernardino, California, John Laurinaitis, and the general manager of the San Bernardino Aces, Fudge Puddle. In a triple threat match, there's going to be fist pasta, camo pants, and bowling shirt for no apparent reason. Yeah, I'll put Blake in the call. Getting back to our card here real quick. In a fatal four-way match for the WVBA title, which has been apparently stolen by Zack Ryder. I don't know what happened there. Mike Tyson, Bald Bull, Great Tiger, and Little Mac in a fatal four-way match. And in a two-part main event, triple threat Extreme Rules. First fall for the Incontinental title, second fall for the Big Shiny thing, Ric Flair, Scott Steiner, and TF British. So enough screwing around. Let's get to our card. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, levels, man.
Hi. Is that better?
Bring your levels down.
Is that better?
That's a little better. That works.
Sorry,
all right,
I'm on my phone, so
six.
I don't have like a microphone yet.
All right, folks. Six-man battle royal coming your way. Straight off the pipe. We're not talking. We are not talking. Yeah, we're not talking. We're not talking Van Dam in this one either.
Or Venus.
Or Val Venus, yes. One of the lost members of Team Weed. Alman Roca, or as you may know him as David Otunga, a member of the Attorneys at Raw. And again, 28 different countries representing us tonight, with an estimated crowd of over 300,000 here in South Florida. And of course, that is hyperbole estimated.
And maybe overinflated.
Just like those palm trees.
Here's David Otunga.
Just like those palm trees.
Yep.
David Otunga is ready to have his very large wrestling event moment. If he wins the Andre the Gaint Memorial Trophy. It's actually a plaque. I don't know how that works.
It's a bowling trophy. It's one of those like classic bowling trophies from the dollar store.
No, this actually should be for the Kamala Bowling Trophy.
Yes.
Alright, we've retconned this. I believe this has now been taken off the shelf due to Greenwich Vince. This is now for the Kamala Bowling Trophy. This is Hogan vs. Flair. Very large wrestling event 51. A universe mode with the characters of Hogan vs. Flair. And there's a couple of individual people there too. Caveman and the Canadian Blake.
Yep.
The Blake-Nadian?
Blake-Nadian.
The Blake-Nadian.
I am my own nation.
Val Venus promises tonight that if he wins the Kamala Bowling Trophy, he will have sex with it.
And then smoke it.
In honor tonight, he has actually put stars and moons, painted stars and moons on his penis.
horrible.
No, it's actually pretty accurate.
Yes, it is. And you immediately, as soon as you said Stars and Moons, I immediately thought of the Lucky Charms commercial.
Hello, you're after my lucky dick.
That commercial would be
and
very
our third
different
competitor
with
coming
Val
out.
in it.
I believe it's Van Damme, so that means I get to play the HVF music if I hurry in time. And I don't. There we go. That works.
R-B-D.
Van Damme still looking for his very large wrestling event moment.
He is. Be a part of,
He could have it here tonight if he wins the Kamala Bowling Trophy. And he'll actually get a lap dance from the one-legged stripper Kamala Wanalea.
Oh Jesus!
And it is none other than the savior of WrestleMania 21 season mode, the 16-time United States champion.
Every step he takes, he earns the title one more time.
I'm so glad this is not a ladder match.
Amen. But Dino recently did, he had John BL show up in his broadcast. And John BL has very fat legs, we learned. Like, really fat. Like,
It's all those Texas steaks, Michael!
It looks like they cut him in half and, like, glued him on a fat guy's body.
He could win the Kamala Bowling Trophy and put it next to Michael Cole's Slammies.
Yibbles.
Bibbles and Jibbles, Michael!
He's one of the few good things left on Raw. I'm not even lying.
That is 3 hours of my life I choose not to waste.
I'll watch.
There are more productive things for me to do in 3 hours than watch Raw. I mean, we are still waiting for things to pile up. We're probably going to go over our allotted pay-per-view time, but fuck it.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Ah, it's the Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon.
I'm the Pokemon, and I'm coming to catch you.
We should team him up with his Pakistani cousin, the Pac-Man. It could be Pokeballs and explosions. Someone hit random on the old,
And here he thought the gym master was actually Jimmy Snuka. Nash, get back here. What time is it? It's Pokemon time. Well, actually, you can't really tell because you busted the clock over his freaking head.
I never got why the Pokemon came out with that.
He just doesn't like clocks. Look at him go. Pokemon stuck and dancing, gibbling and bibbling. Black 25 is the NL Classic pay-per-view. That's going to be following Slumber Mania tomorrow.
Excellent. I'll be there.
And, oh, no. We got to do the, Such a great theme. psychs you up.
Yes, it does. The universe needs more Bob Sapp. Speaking of Bob Sapp, after Kumite, I looked him up, and yes, he did deliver to, and I think it was Nogueira, an honest-to-God pile driver.
Holy shit.
And I'm not talking like sit-down pile driver. No, I'm talking the fucking like inverted tombstone where the guy's facing away from you.
I actually remember Rampage Jackson powerbombing the guy who tried to put him in an armbar.
Oh god, I remember that.
I was like, holy shit.
Don't piss off Rampage. And then several months later, Rampage was found.
Alright, folks, here we go. 6-man battle royal for the Kamala Bowling Trophy. We go to the wide angle for this one. Because fuck it. Alban Roca starts off with a suplex on the Pokemon. Pokemon making his HVF storyline debut this past season as Val Venus trips over the ropes. H3 working away on Val Venus. RVD trying to eliminate John BL. Y2JBL. Pokemon with a series of shots.
Nice armbar by
and
RVD.
JBL hangs in there. This is the very large gimmick battle royal. And the goon. Series of shots there. Val Venus and Triple H duking it out. This is for the Kamala Bowling Trophy.
Hey, Caveman, did you get to see Kumite?
I saw bits and pieces of it. I was actually editing the next Hogan vs. Flair show. As Pokemon is apparently stiffing Holman Roca.
That wouldn't shock me.
Stiffing the fuck out of him! Pokemon working away on David Otunga, a.k.a. Holman Roca. Has him perilously close, about ready to eat him, or bite off his nipple. And Roca hits the floor! He is the first man eliminated in the Kamala Bowling Trophy Battle Royal.
And it's not even really a bowling trophy. It's one of Kamala's prosthetic legs. We stole it and made it a lamp.
It's a major award, man. It's a major award.
We just stole one of his prosthetic legs and turned it into a trophy and painted it gold.
David Otunga goes back to the office so he can charge $400 an hour for dumb litigation cases. Oh, he'd be great for divorce cases.
Oh God.
Pile driver arm on JBL. Pokemon working away. Val Venus eliminated. Pokemon has eliminated 2 people.
Pokemon will not stop.
And who can forget the legend as Pokemon goes over to H3, the legend of the South Philly Rumble, of the South Philly Hotel Rumble, where in fact it was the Pokemon who chucked H3 over the ropes to win the the legendary South Philly Hotel Rumble. Drop kick from Van Dam and JBL hits the floor.
I remember in grade school, we went to Toronto for our last year trip, and we ended up having like a fucking wrestling event in the room we were staying in.
Beautiful.
It was magical, because I remember hitting a kid over the head with, it was, what's it called? A pillow, but it wasn't filled with cotton. It was filled with candy.
Oh,
so
man. Oh, shit. Those are real Jolly Ranchers, Michael. This Pokemon, RVD, and H3 are the last 3 competitors here. As H3 working away on the Pokemon, RVD too stoned out of his gourd to care.
And in other news, grass is green.
Just, yeah. Series of shots.
Smoke it.
It's the both of them teaming up. Headlock takedown by Van Dam. That is not how you eliminate someone. In this Kamala Bowling Trophy Battle Royal, H3 shoved over the top and slides back in.
God damn it, people, don't message me on my PS4. I'm calling.
Pokemon working away on H3.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Pokemon, a last-minute replacement for Mike Tyson, who is actually scheduled for the 4-way WVBA title match. Yes, boxing at a wrestling show. Who's the idiot who thought of that? H3 stuck up on the top rope!
Vince McMahon, he probably thinks boxing is still relevant.
And a knee!
It's like the old Japanese wrestling shows that had MMA on it.
Wait a minute. What is Pokemon doing? Atomic drop! H3's eliminated! The Pokemon is gonna run the table! For the prestigious Kamala Bowling Trophy!
Why the hell?
Pokemon going after Van Dam!
Why the fuck is the Super Atomic drop an elimination thing in this?
It's straight out of Hogan!
It is!
Pokemon is over as fuck!
Yes, he is!
Hurricane Rana, what a start to Very Large Wrestling Event 51! Oh god, Pokemon's been busted open! His hat folds inside of his head! Shoved over the ropes, hanging on for dear freaking life!
He is one.
And damn! Oh! Folks, what a start to Very Large Wrestling Event 51! RVD wins the 6-man Battle Royal Trophy, and the Kamala Bowling Trophy, which will probably smoke.
He'll use it as a...
There you previously saw in our last action replay the Pokemon eliminating H3 from this prestigious Battle Royal, but eventually it was Van Dam with the baseball kick, with the baseball slide, takes out the Pokemon, and RVD has won the prestigious, the major award, the Kamala Bowling Trophy, to start off Very Large Wrestling Event 51.
Now we're gonna job him out to everybody else.
And now here's a quick commercial break to show you all the good things we did this year.
Good in quotations.
Also, Van Dam has left the ring, so thereby he has eliminated himself, however, was not over the top rope. Oh man, what a start.
Yep.
And it's only gonna get better.
Earlier today, there was a fucking German suplex in Kumite, and then Van Dam wins a Battle Royale.
I remember when Beard Samuelson did the giant swing. It is for the unified $1.99 title, Beth Phoenix taking on Tits McGee. Her husband not successful, but could we see Tits McGee as a champion at the end of this match? I mean, usually a women's match and WrestleMania, I mean, it doesn't really get along too well. Yes, folks, the $1.99 title. Some kind of Barbie toy department, Toys R Us kind of replica thing in another.
Am I the only one who thinks the Divas belt in real life looks fucking retarded?
Yeah, it's a big freaking butterfly on the front.
It's like when TNA
Yeah, Justin Roberts, do your fucking job.
The fucking World Heavyweight title and had Jeff Hardy's face on it. Why?
And the challenger, Tits McGee. We have not seen much from her, mainly for the fact that Karma Kong has been running over people, literally.
Like bowling pins.
Karma Kong, I cannot tell if she is going to be defending the Pullman Platinum title on the NL show tomorrow.
One can hope. I don't get why she's in this game. It's like, why...
It's Attitude Era, man. It's Attitude Era. And one of the main selling points as to why I bought this game when it came out. That was back when she had the messy bacon and wavy hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Folks, yes indeed, this is for, as I told my friend Brian, as I told her when Tits McGee wrestled that Cheese Bella. at SummerSlam. It's not you still got it, it's now you have it. For the prestigious unified $1.99 title. Brief headlock, chain wrestling here. And a leg whip. Beth Phoenix the champion. Tits McGee the challenger. She's a $1 million princess who should be a $1 billion princess. You know why? Because she listens to idiots like John Laurinaitis. No? Okay. Leg whip again! Yes, the legs do go back that far. And Blake has dropped out of the call. Targets the knee! Beth Phoenix quickly going after the knee of Tits McGee because you can't stand and fight. Though I would like to see two girls down on their knees fighting in this one for a title. I'm just saying. Headlock from Beth Phoenix, still working away on the left leg of Tits McGee. And now slides outside of the ring. And our announce table has been torn down. The French announce table has already broken.
And then they surrendered.
The white flag came out.
Bonjour, you cheese-eating surrender monkeys.
Tits McGee has not been able to mount much offense. Attempts a really stupid Superman punch. Tit slap! Drop kick! Tit slap! Those hard mascara-like chops to the tit
One
of
of
Beth
them's
Phoenix.
gonna be really swollen.
Definitely a difference maker here tonight. And now Tits McGee targeting the leg of Beth Phoenix. Those titties are beet red. Headlock takeover. Tits McGee, well versed with wrestling with her husband. That's why she has 3 kids. Whoa! Why, thank you. Big scoop and a slam. Tits McGee. Still in trouble in this one. Michinoku driver from Beth Phoenix. This could be an easy walk in the park tonight for Beth Phoenix. Send in the ropes. I call botch. Yeah, yep, do the spot. Oh! Nice!
Okay, I'm a little
fucking raw power as we go to our last action replay. To show you what the hell happened. It was Tits McGee standing in the corner, an apparent botch, and she did not listen, but succumbs to a fucking deadlift German backdrop suplex. Beautiful!
Oh my god.
And we're back to live action.
Okay.
Tits McGee to the floor.
Botch. And then death.
$1 billion princess punch. Count underway. Beth Phoenix setting Tits McGee up, sends her inside the ring. And a boot to the head.
And a boot
Tits
to the
McGee has been taking an absolute beating here tonight. Thrown to the outside again. Sent into the table. Tits McGee needs to find a way to come back and win this one. Sends Beth Phoenix into the ring now. Choke! Back to a standing position. And more psychology going after the leg.
That looked like when Tits McGee choked Beth Phoenix, it looked like a glitch and it looked like she was jamming her fingers into her eyeballs.
That's her interpretation of the mandible claw. Dominator, as we saw there from Beth Phoenix. Jet lemon press! Panties! Leopard panties. Tie up now, Beth Phoenix. Constantly targeting the leg of Tits McGee. And the head. Michinoku driver one more time. Goes for the pin. Cover 1, 2, no! And whiplashed again out of the ring. Beth Phoenix having some good old fun with Tits McGee. Sends her onto the table. Oh, good God, no. Oh, dear God!
Are we getting a table spot?
Yes, we are.
Early into the fucking show.
DDT!
Yeah.
Fuck!
Did you set this on epic or normal?
Normal. Oh, God! Tits McGee has been destroyed, and we need a new table!
Yes, we do. Call for real man Steven Regal.
We need real man's man Steven Regal to build a new one. Slutbuster!
Or you can just build the old one.
Beth Phoenix having entirely too much time on her hands to do anything. She is just taunting Tits McGee. Kick to the midsection. Tits McGee decides to leave. As would I.
This is the female version of Brock Lesnar versus John Cena.
Yeah, but at least that was in Oh! Oh! Oh!
I'm scared.
You'll see it. You'll see it. Tits McGee playing possum and having sex with him. Beth Phoenix up on the ramp. Oh, dear God!
Put her down.
It ain't much, but it worked. And could that be the difference maker?
Effective. That's all you need in this business. Pulls her down and
Still going out to the outside. Tits McGee running like hell. Oh God! Beth Phoenix falls to the outside. As long as Tits McGee can keep the fight to the outside, I think this will play well in her favor. Can't win the title by countout, but at least she'll get out of there with a W.
yeah.
Series of forearm shots. Strong series of forearm shots. Tits McGee getting the fuck beaten out of her. What is reversal? Snapmare.
Did you just say
what is going on?
Slut?
Tits McGee's got a chair. No, she doesn't. No, she does. No, she doesn't. Now she does. No, she doesn't. Fuck. It's musical tits. What is going on?
I don't know.
Tits McGee is pissed. She's had enough of this nonsense. She's throwing furniture around. And this hits in a count out. Beth Phoenix, after Tits McGee decided to say fuck this and leave. What is going Tits McGee may have been knocked loopy after that DDT through the table. Decided that she had had enough. And folks, via count out at very large wrestling event, Beth Phoenix retains the $1.99 title. On to the next match.
You know what happened? Her brain stopped working.
I think her tit exploded and she could not continue.
Like China. From way, way back in the day.
And oh boy, here we go, folks. This is a big feud for the Best Friends Forever title. The tag team of Scotty 2 Bobby taking on Mayor John Laurinaitis and Fudge Puddle.
Fudge Puddle!
I mean, a football player as a tag champion. That's never been done before.
ever, except for the 3 or 4 times that has happened.
Just ask TNA.
Yes.
Mr. Pac-Man Jones!
Former Jeremax World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, yes. The Ace in the Fudge. I feel like that's a good 70s, like, buddy cop film.
Or a porno. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get snacks.
All right. As we see the entrance of the HVF Universe Mode BFF champion Scotty 2 Bobby. They will be a part of the next HVF show, which I am working on, and I'll give you more details of that towards the middle of our broadcast here. No, I meant like football player career, like Kevin Green or Reggie White or Pac-Man Jones, or like NFL, like contracted NFL players. Either way, Scotty 2 Bob beginning their ways to the rings. And here it comes. 2 members of the San Bernardino City Council. Wide receiver for the Akron Accidents and general manager of the XILF San Bernardino Aces, Fudge Puddle, and the mayor of San Bernardino, John Laurinaitis. Scotty's on a trampoline. As he's not even grabbing the rope. This is going to be something. Folks, this is for the prestigious HVF Best Friends Forever's title. A series of tag titles that were introduced back when the Federation was running the show. I think in season 3, I think it was. Yeah, it was. And then quickly absolved.
Really
So, here we go! Titles at stake. And botch. Beth Phoenix retained the $1.99 title via countout after Tits McGee threw a tantrum at ringside. As John Laurinaitis gets shoved off. We're going to see some great teamwork from both of these teams here tonight in this title match.
I'm back with
And better than ever.
chocolate-covered chow mein noodles.
Set up in the tree of Johnny. No, he rolls right out of it. Clothesline from Laurinaitis. Elbow to the head. There's Fudge Puddle. You can't miss him. Laurinaitis sets up Scotty. DDT! Spiking Scotty too hotty on his head.
Speaking of spikes, is that the... Yeah, it is the Legion of Doom gear.
Scotty has
his actual football shirt in this.
Yeah, he's an actual... Yeah, he's a legitimate football player. Scotty running around trying to get the tag. He does. Bob Holly comes in.
Okay, I'm scared.
Gets the Jesus ham-boned out of him.
Hambo!
Hambo!
I'm not gonna lie, that video introduced me to Hogan versus Flair.
What's that?
The WrestleMania NES game.
Hambo!
When you and Johnny played it.
It's one of those WrestleMania moments.
I'm so glad to be here. Bob Holly looks...
It was the hammiest of ham bones!
Yes, it was. Bob Holly looked really confused.
It's like, what's
Like,
John
is he-
Laurinaitis doing here? Oh, that's right.
No,
Fight going to
he's
the
like-
outside here.
It looks like he's staring through him, and he's staring at Fudge. We're like, the fuck is that?
I'm like, what the... Nice chain wrestling. We're seeing Johnny in that suit. It's a San Bernardino special from the Goodwill. Cross armbar.
Armbar.
Can't get him to submit on the outside. And the both of them, that's... Oh! Laurinaitis hits the steel.
Another armbar.
Laurinaitis ducks to the outside. That sneaky, sneaky heel sends Bob Holly into the barricade. Ham butt.
And but why not?
And the knee. Laurinaitis sends Bob Holly back in. Tag titles at stake here tonight at Very Large Wrestling Event 51. As Laurinaitis decides to take a jog, he's a little confused. Bob Holly with some chain wrestling. Hits the elbow.
Seriously, when would ever Bob Holly chain wrestle anybody?
When there are actual chain fences? I don't know.
I was about to
That was a bit of a
say.
stretch, though.
You just beat him to death with a chain fence.
And now he's got it locked in, trying to make the mayor of San Bernardino, California tap out, but he gets to the ropes. It's a rope break.
Surprising submission specialist coming out of Bob Holly.
Oh, steals a play that vintage Crash. Shades of Crash Holly with a DDT. Cover one. No. Elbow. Russian leg sweep.
Oh, yeah. Anybody can do
And
one.
the tag champions are rolling in this one. Laurinaitis gets to the ropes. Laurinaitis sending it in the corner. Now we're going to see some great double team action. Crossbody with the assist.
Love that move.
Bulldog from Scotty. Scotty going to the outside. Slingshot splash into the ring.
No, that wasn't an assisted crossbody. It's just Bob Holly got so pissed at Sky Too Hotty climbing the turnbuckle, he threw him at John Laurinaitis.
I'd say that's about right.
Here.
Fudge Puddle has yet to tag in this game.
When he
Dropped
does,
hold
also
and the elbow. A perfect side of great teamwork. Cover from Scotty, but no. Referee out of position. Laurinaitis having trouble here. Scotty with a headlock takedown. Russian leg sweep. The mayor of San Bernardino getting destroyed here. What is Scotty thinking up next? No, he comes back in. That's going to give enough time. Laurinaitis not able to make the tag. Goes in behind. Backdrop from Johnny. And the tag is made. Here comes Fudge Puddle.
Fudge Puddle.
Fudge Puddle and Bob Holly squaring off. Face breaker. He is just downright eclipsing Bob Holly right now. Gets out of it with a hip toss. Alabama Hot Pocket!
Oh, God.
Cover one! No! Fudge Puddle still too fresh. Suplex! He is the fresh fudge, and there's nothing better than fresh fudge. He's still steaming. Flip over.
He's a steaming pile of something, all right.
Yeah, he's a fun wide receiver.
He is.
Oh! Super kick party, and Bob Holly's invited.
I want one of their t-shirts.
Tries. What is he? What are they doing? Dropkick best in the business. Tag made to Scotty. Fudge Puddle not sure what's going on. Neck breaker. And drops the elbow in the center. Scotty going up top here with Fudge. Arm drag off the top. And now he's got him right in the middle of the ring. He's trying to give him a face mask!
Ref throws up a card.
But no, he gets out of it. Scotty sent to the outside. Fudge Puddle in firm control. And there's nothing better than firm fudge.
Caveman, I'm not going to lie. Every time I look at my phone, I see your profile picture. It scares the shit out of me.
Ah, glorious Mr. Naga. May he live for 10,000 years.
Yes.
Scotty is in trouble. Tries to send Fudge into the steps, but only gets the side of the foot. Scotty into the side. Oh no! And drink!
Barricade is broken, isn't it?
Yep.
I just know you so
Fudge Puddle has destroyed Scotty Too Hottie. What the hell happened? What?
Okay, now I am scared. That laugh could be only good thing.
Somebody screen cap that shit!
Guy More Nice was cheering him on at the side.
Think of all the people power, and use the power of people to give more people power. And Scotty's like, can I have a beer? And Fudge is like, I can't get up.
He's got a raging people power.
Scotty having all sorts of trouble. It was then Fudge Puddle who teleported and sacked the shit out of Scotty Too Hottie on the outside in a way that Fudge Puddle only knows how to do. It's that damn San Bernardino black magic.
That would be a really awesome
And now the tide of this match is in favor of San Bernardino. Fudge Puddle. John Laurinaitis. Wait a minute! Scott Bob Holly ducks down. Thought he was going to have the tag. Didn't know what he was going to do there. Fudge in the wind! He got him with the cleat! Neckbreaker Scotty Too Hottie has been busted open. Tag in to John Laurinaitis. Fudge Puddle doing the dirty work. The big enforcer of San Bernardino looking for the tag. My God, what a match. Tag made.
All he is Fudge in the wind.
Scotty getting hit. Wait a minute, sends Fudge Puddle into the corner. He can see some double team action of his own. Here comes Bob Holly. Toe hold and elbow.
Drink.
Yes. Fudge Puddle immediately up though. Sends him into the ropes. What's he gonna do? Oh my!
Okay, now I'm scared.
Bob Holly splashed. Scoop slam! Scoop a Fudge! Cover! 1, 2, no! Bob Holly stays alive! Oh! Kick! Super kick party! Tombstone Fudge Driver to Bob Holly! Into the cover! 1, 2,
super kick part.
No! Bob Holly does not want any of your rookie shit. Tackle! Bob just got sacked! Bob sacked! 1, 2, 3, new champions! The titles are going to San Bernardino! Mayor John Laurinaitis and Fudge Puddle are the new HVF Universe Mode Best Friends Forever champions. Unbelievable! Just when we thought Scotty 2 Bobby would have the win, it was Fudge Puddle driving Scotty 2 Hottie through the barricade. And that is going to be a tough tag team to beat here in Universe Mode. Incredible! Fucking Laurinaitis. Woo! Absolutely incredible, folks. This is only part 1 of our 3-part WrestleMania weekend of Universe Mode streams, as you see in the sticky chat message, unless you closed it out already, you goof. Tomorrow at 2 o'clock, NL 2K14 will present Slumbermania, 2 huge title matches for there. John the Great Khali will take on the White Line Nightmare and Resident Cokehead Jack Swagger. And in our main event, it's a 6-man Lucha Ladder War for the Big Glad Pre-Row. Sin Cara, Alberto Del Rio, Rey Mysterio, La Parca, Valanos, and Scott Hall. 6-man ladder match. And then immediately following that, it presents, following Slumbermania, we present the NL Classic Show Black 25 as Blackest Black takes on Starving Child Steve Austin for the NL Hokey Pokey title, and the Giant Chicken faces Officer Nasty in a Jail in a Cell match for the NL Submission title. It's going to be on this channel here. Let's go right into our next match. And of course, this match, this card is being locally recorded, which you can find on our highlights channel, youtube.com/HVF highlights. It's a triple threat match involving bowling shirt, camo pants, and fist pasta. Why not? Yeah, you can post links. The moose fell off the treadmill, did it? Or did it not?
Yes, it did.
Okay. There you go, gentlemen. Disco Liger and Fabulous Muda, that match was canceled because the card was in fact subject to change.
Just like most cards. One looks bored as fuck.
Yes, the unexplained breakup between bowling shirt and camo pants. Nobody knows why this match is happening, and to be truthful, no one really cares either.
Just like Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns, the younger cousin of Luther Reigns.
Yep.
He too had peas before. Believe that.
Yep. I'm sort of out of practice when it comes to Hogan versus Flair. Who's the black guy with the huge guile hair?
That is Fist Pasta. It's Robbie. It's our interpretation of Robbie E. He actually is no longer under contract in the current season. We're underway. Okay. Elbow. This is your comedy match, folks. Yes, Luther Reigns by proxy is The Rock's cousin.
Yep.
High Chief Horseshoe Maravilla.
Somebody suggested that they should form a super group and have them jump Reigns and make sure he doesn't get the belt. And I agreed.
Yeah. Boo. Double team backbreaker in this X Division title match.
There are no limits. There are no weight limits.
Club to the back of the head.
God, now I'm having flashbacks of when the Dudleys were actually fighting the X Division.
And bowling shirt sends camo pants into the corner. For those of you new to Hogan vs. Flair's bowling shirt is commonly referred to as Bubba Ray Dudley. However, due to copyright infringements on the names, we cannot refer to them by their actual names. Instead, we have to refer to them by their articles of clothing. So thus, bowling shirt and camo pants.
God help us if they switch clothes.
Cocoa Crush. As many of the fans have sauntered outside to watch NXT on a monitor.
That's what I'll be doing when WrestleMania's on.
Hey, you're the goof who paid for it. Clothesline in the corner.
Every WrestleMania since WrestleMania 25, I've pirated.
I've just watched it on Woo, to be truthful.
That's what
I unfortunately am not going to have this luxury this year, as I have a wedding that falls over WrestleMania weekend, so that's why I'm doing it this weekend instead of then.
Honestly, still better than WrestleMania.
Starts at 3 p.m., right? Now, is that Eastern or Pacific?
I don't know. I haven't paid attention to main WWE product in probably over a year.
I just watched the YouTube channel, and that's about it.
Yep.
I don't have time for this shit.
I could go for hours on a rant about what's wrong with WWE.
Please don't. You could also go for on an hour. And just for that, I'm going to go on an hours-long rant on what's wrong with Broadway. It's still theater to me, damn it.
There was Evil Dead the musical, and I wanted to go see it. I mean,
they're already making JBL the musical, so.
All the parts better be played by JBL.
JBL, Mago, we got a flying goat, Mago.
Just imagine JBL singing that. All the parts.
So what happened the last Sunday? Sorry, dinner's canceled. Meanwhile, these two goofs are still fighting it off, and Fist Pasta is, well, there he goes. Not much else to be said there. And Camo Pants flies to the outside. Big elbow. Oh, huge body slam. Knee to the back, as this match has taken a turn for the strange.
Just like yesterday's football game.
Yeah, that was not even a football game. Holy hell. For those referencing, it's the Extreme Indoor League of Football, which is one of the most bizarre games that we ever experienced. Which, our game of the week is going to be on Tuesday, if you're new to that.
I'll be there if you do it at 9.
Tuesdays at 9 o'clock is usually the game of the week. Again, schedule subject to change.
Okay, because if it's on 9, I'll be home from martial arts an hour earlier. So I'll be laying in bed very sore.
Covered by fist pasta 1, no. Yeah, even more bizarre than an Akron Accidents game. A player got backdropped, someone got put through a speaker. What else happened that night?
We had a game.
The coach got ran over twice. No, the coach got ran over constantly.
And then tackled somebody.
Yeah, the coach prevented a touchdown.
And you unlocked like 1,000 teams.
I think we had a shoulder block for a fumble. A couple of those in there.
Oh,
yeah,
God,
it was interesting. Elbow to the head.
Okay, there's a hole in my shirt. I'm tempted to rip off my shirt now like Hulk Hogan.
Axomania!
It's an old, crappy, like, a tap-out t-shirt. Who have now signed
I always find it funny that the people who wear tap-out t-shirts are the most unathletic people like me. Oh, God! Dear Lord!
Okay, now I'm scared.
Let's take a look at that in our last action replay!
Oh, bowling.
The crowd has come alive!
Oh my God! And Bowling Shirt's head is now...
he gave him the 2D! Oh, there's a sign there.
Would it 2D be 2 Dudleys? That would be Dudley Death.
No, it's just straight up Dudley drop. Oh, God! Ow! Oh, God, he hit the corner of the table! See, he's fine. He's fine. Let's see if I can go back a little bit. He actually starts bleeding halfway down.
He does, holy shit. And his hands are nowhere near his face. So he couldn't have bladed. So you know the only answer is that wind currency on that drop is so sharp it cut him open.
And even Jerry Lawler approves. Cap that shit. Michael Cole, on the other hand, is fearing for his freaking life.
Oh, you're sitting beside Jerry the King Lawler. You don't know if he's gonna fucking croak again.
Folks, enough out of that. Let's go back to live action. The French announce table has been torn down one more time.
All for Steven Regal. Again.
It's pretty much whoever pins Camo Pants is going to win this match. Camo Pants sent into the corner. Headbutt! Sidewalk slam! The man's already dead!
I think someone made a good point. When you zoomed up on Lawler, Lawler looked high as shit.
Yeah, I would be too for this. Fist pasta sent into the corner.
I'm straight edge, so I wouldn't have touched the stuff.
I don't do that shit either. Not my deal. I will have the occasional drink, though.
Drinky drink.
And fist pasta hits the steel! Bowling Shirt has been responsible for busting up 2 of the other members of this What is... Alright, and now we go to Fist Pasta Cam! Bowling Bomb! It's Fist Pasta Cam! He's sliding! Cover! 1, 2! That was weird!
You can... When he's lying on the ground, his hair becomes transparent.
Bowling Shirt gets the victory! Decimating both of his competitors here in this triple threat match. It started off like a lamb, but ended like a lion.
It ended in blood.
There was blood. There was fist pasta. And there you saw the bowling bomb.
The bowling bomb.
As the camera decided to... As he shoves his face in fist pasta's... his ass and... Fuck! Botch! There you go! Here's your winner!
The cameraman has given up. Yes, he has. He gave up a long time ago.
Folks, coming up next is the WVBA Fatal 4-Way match.
And hopefully we get a better cameraman on that.
We will. Folks, I'd like to take this opportunity, since you're watching Hogan vs. Flair Universe Mode, the next HVF show, the official one, Hogan vs. Flair, The Sinking Feeling, will be heading your way WrestleMania weekend. It's going to be uploaded on YouTube. Main event is going to be the Fabulous Muta, Hulk Hogan, and Ric Flair in a triple threat match. And also another big Super Trios Brothers match is Meat Stasiak and the return of Team Weed. The team of Smoked Meat takes on the attorneys at Raw, Alman Roca, Steve Blackmail, and Joseph Esquire. That's coming your way the last weekend in March. Oh, baby.
That sounds awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah.
It's gonna be shit, ain't it? We're gonna have another
it's actually
stable show up.
It's not bad. It's not too bad. It's not too bad.
I swear to God, if we get one of those endings where the Japanese stable comes up and kills everybody again, I'm going to have some very strong words, like thank you, and do it again.
Tyson and Austin! Tyson and Austin! Tyson and Tyson! Tyson and Tyson! Austin and Austin! Good God!
I would pay to see modern Mike Tyson and past Mike Tyson somehow meet each other.
One have a tattoo, one not. Oh yes, and National Stored Quad has informed me that tomorrow is Human Cockfighting League 39. Nash, if you want to plug the card there, our good buddies over at hitbox.tv/IRM stream. For those fairly new, they do what's called the Human Cockfighting League, a comedically styled and mixed martial arts UFC style league, and also one based off Pride called the Kumite, which they had their show today, where someone apparently got German suplexed.
It was amazing.
And here comes the Great Tiger, probably going to be since he is the master of teleportation, he may use that.
Teleport.
Ba-doop, 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 ba-doop.
Ironically, I got the tweet from Johnny about this was going on at the same time I got the email.
That's good quality stuff.
As soon as
see
that
what I like about
like,
Hitbox is not only is it sexier, it's not Twitch.
Yep. The only reason I'm streaming on Twitch is that Hitbox isn't supported yet on the PS4.
That needs to change.
Yes, it does. And once it's changed, I will be immediately jumping ship to Hitbox and throwing the Twitch World Championship, Women's Championship in the garbage.
Tracy Rand defending his welterweight title against #1 contender Wes Blackwell, who was one of the coaches on the first Top Cock Season 1. Ray Peterson against Phil Nasirio at the heavyweight title. And Steve Bonaventure. Nothing more to be said. It is tomorrow. It's going to be Bonaventure time.
Bald Bull has been spawned on DK mode.
And really and truly, Bald Bull will do that bull charge over and over and over and over again until either you hit him or he hits you.
Yep. I'm pretty sure I have that game lying around somewhere.
It's a good game. I was pretty surprised to find this on WWE 13. I was like, oh, let's do this.
It's kind of like how I found...
Fred the Cougar Eddish, who is, he's also a member of Fight, which we're going to be having the 16-man Dream Fight tournament coming up later this year.
Awesome. I remember
Doc Lewis will not be in this corner.
Sadly. I found Gary Busey and Nick Cage on WWE Community Creations.
Nick Cage! Nate Hatred! Wait,
So, you know what I did? I put Gary Busey into my league. I just realized I could put Gary Busey into WWE 2K15.
Which, I'm going to consult Mr. T-Bones on this one. Which one had the sumo match? Which very large wrestling event had the sumo match? I can't really remember.
There's been so many of them, you forget.
Did they have the one with Scott Hall versus Razor Ramon HG? That would have been a mind screw.
Funny thing is, you know how I discovered Razor Ramon HG? I saw a Japanese Star Wars commercial with him in it.
On that note, boxing. Here we go. Des press from Tyson. Tyson and Tiger. Tyson and Tiger.
Tiger. Tiger and Tiger. Tiger and Tiger.
Mike Tyson going with the Chet Lemon press, freshly squeezed edition. I believe this is going to be. I believe this is for knockouts. Well, the thing is, if I go back, I run the risk of having the card spontaneously change on me, and I don't want to do that. So we're just going to make this first pinfall or submission, just cause.
Yep.
Gutbuster from Mike Tyson. Chop block from Bald Bull on Great Tiger. These two fine competitors of the major circuit, the major independent circuit. Back suplex.
What was that?
Chop block again.
Major independent circuit?
No, major independent circuit. There's the minor independent circuit, which has Samoa Glass Joe.
Somebody made that mashup happen, presumably on the PS3, so I can download it.
Tyson going to the outside. He's got steps. He's got steps to victory. You got 3 boxers and a wrestler in the ring. Clearly, this is not a great idea. Chop block again.
No, it isn't. It's like having wrestlers shoot fight on national television.
Someone's gonna get enoki'd.
Oh
God!
Oh, I remember that.
Tower of Istanbul! Yeah, I was pissed they don't have King Hippo in this game on Community Creations.
Oh God.
That would have been great. Series of strikes from Great Tiger! Series of strikes from Bald Bull! What is going on? And oh! Wait a minute, no! Flips him back in.
Oh, that was the backhand blow from Bull, which is a martial arts move.
Uh-huh.
Apparently.
Don Fandango. Kick in the back from Little Mac. He's had enough of this nonsense. Same with Bald Bull. Oh, gosh.
John Tenta. There's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Punch to the face. Bald Bull trying to sit on Mike Tyson and make him tap out. As our French announce table is being torn down again for the 3rd time tonight.
And I'm getting word that your man Steven Regal has shot somebody and left.
Good call.
It was with a nail gun, too. Just, thunk, I'm done.
Piston Antonio Honda? No? And...
Oh, God.
Tower of Calcutta!
Oh, God, I just came up with a great wrestler. You call him...
Fighting Spirit from Little Mac!
Fighting Spirit!
He's not going to have Doc Lewis give him any of those shoulder rubs that gets his energy back. And this is getting way out of control. This has, in fact, to quote Caveman, broken down to Chinatown through the barricade goes Mike Tyson!
Rank!
Mike Tyson has just been Buster Douglas opened!
Drink and never stop drinking.
Little Mac into the corner. This Middle Eastern combination of one bald bull taking it to the bald bull and the Great Tiger taking it to the Americans. Little Mac from Bronx, New York, and Mike Tyson from Catskill, New York. Cover by Bald Bull. 1, 2. Oh, and it's over. Tyson through the barricade was the difference maker. And the major independent circuit champion is the new WVBA title holder. Which he'll probably we'll give him the title after it's over. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Christ, Grace, he had a chip.
What a champion! What a champion is Bald Bull.
Can we get a title that fits around his head instead of his waist?
I wish, but no.
Well, you could give him the biker entrance so he wears it around his neck, or wait, no.
Yeah, but when did Bald Bull ever drive a motorcycle? That's my question.
Right now,
Folks, indeed. What a match! What a match!
I just want to see Bald Bull busted open.
Well, folks, we have ourselves a two-part main event coming up. The first, it's a triple threat match. First fall for the Incontinental title. Scott Steiner's Incontinental title. He's defending against TF British and Ric Flair. The second fall will be for Ric Flair's Big Shiny Thing. Same competitors, TF British and Scott Steiner. Who will leave Very Large Wrestling Event 51 as a possible double champion? We'll find out coming up next.
This is on. I will charge my controller.
Masked Muscle Buster.
But,
oh yeah, and I forgot it's Extreme Rules.
I came up with an idea. An African wrestler named, his last name will be Bola, and he'll do the Blood Mist as his finisher.
Wow. Just wow.
And he'll have the Ketchup Sting face paint. And Sting was a part of the Wolfpack. Bad doink.
Narcissus Prince Devitt. Is it Flair? Is Flair coming out first? No, it's Steiner.
TF British uses every performance-enhancing drug ever. Yes.
For the Incontinental title, which you see around the waist. Scott Steiner.
Yeah, Flair wasn't in this one. So happy we don't have the piano keyboard entrance way.
the big shiny thing. He does not have to defend his belt in this match, but he's going to do it in the next one.
Yeah. You can catch the hate your boy Vic Flair floating in an Arrow vet. 26-inch Giovanni's or that 07 Jaguar XK Pharaoh set. Blow you like a black Giordanosi. You broke it in the peasant with the pockets of a pauper. I take money like a true Brooklyn, New Yorker. My bottom bitch brain game hella proper. Bust me off like she was gripping a metal chopper. Rat niggas snitching, they itching to tell a copper. Had them pigs coming with tanks and helicopters. I'm making dollars like a microphone doctor. Without an EP, still wrecking your whole roster. The headbanger, the hollow tip lead ringer, the cop killer, the spotlight block thriller, the motherfucker that'll put 5 in your mama. And I ain't talking bullets, son, baby mama drama. I'm steady counting G-stacks like in the track, flipping G-packs like blowing scammer cause of
oh, yes! Totally ripping up some smash wood like a British person would. Hit those ivories like you just can't stop, Megan. Okay! I say. Britain! I am British. I love to drink some tea. Yes. I ate some brioche this morning and never brush my teeth. Right. I love the Queen of Britain. I want to violate her marriage, but never mind. I'm going outside to catch my horse and carriage. La 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 la. Yes, quite indeed. I brush my wax moustache. Really, oh my gosh, how quaint. I grab my grey poupard. Quite indeed, oh bully joy. I smoke a pipe and drink some scotch too. Splendid, marvellous spiffing. Yes, I do not have a crotch. La la, la la.
Okay, man, what the fuck is TF British coming out to?
British.
His original HVF theme.
It's so British.
That's why he's TF British.
I'm surprised it isn't sung by Electrical Beast.
Folks, our first fall in this double triple threat match for the Incontinental title, currently held by Scott Steiner. Scotty could have the opportunity to defend his title in this match and then win the big shiny thing in the next fall. Let's see what's going to happen here. Main event time! And Tiger Soup suplex!
First move of the match, Tiger
Soup. First move of the match, suplex. I would be quite okay with Flair as a double champion, just saying.
I want TF British just to piss everyone off.
British has been on a roll. In fact, he was the man who took Hulk Hogan out of action after he broke his hip on a hip toss. Speaking of that...
That was the greatest thing ever.
Whoa! Drop my drink.
Oh, drop my drink. Transmission ended. And we can blame the Japanese stable for hijacking.
Go wide, go wide. Whew. Now, actually, Very Large Wrestling Event 48 was the actual Hogan versus Flair show, so you can't do 48. Or is it 43? No, 38 is 38 and 43 were the HVF shows.
We just keep jumping numbers.
Yeah.
That's why the fuck
Shoulder
not?
tackle. This is Extreme Rules. Clothesline from Scott Steiner. He just got Steiner-lined.
I love how Scott Steiner is so egotistical. He has to have, like, the hood kind on it is the Frankensteiner, and his clothesline is the Steiner liner.
And Flair has the ladder of weed. Suplex! Ric Flair has the ladder of weed, setting it up in the corner. Steiner's got a crutch. Flair has the belt! Flair has his belt!
Has one of the belts.
One of the belts, Steiner line. Ric Flair getting involved. Clocks TF British in the head! With the belt!
Yeah,
Scott Steiner inadvertently hit with the belt!
Take out British early so he is not a threat to everybody.
Belt to the crotch. They were literally fighting over the belt right now.
Yes, they
the
are.
belt goes flying into the crowd!
My eye! Someone's gonna sue us.
TF British was looking for a kendo stick but did not find it. Flair setting up that ladder. Remember, this is fall number 1 for the Incontinental title. Fall number 2 will be for the Big Shiny thing.
I want someone's gimmick to come in, literally lariat everybody in the match, and pyre them up in the middle of the ring and leave.
Steiner gets military pressed. Flair's got a stick. Steiner getting wrapped up.
Is it meat on a stick? Oh, it's a kendo stick.
Crotch to the crotch! Of Scott Steiner getting beaten to oblivion. That or he hit under the ring. Flair's got a drink.
No, Flair, no. Don't get
Flair misses on the drink, but there's more liquid inside! TF British with the chair. Cracks it over Scott Steiner's head, oh my god! Such barbaric action we are seeing!
I remember in this game, I one time KO'd somebody with the drink.
It's a cold drink, it's all those ice cubes. Flair's got a table.
I just poured it on him and the KO thing flashed up. I'm just like, what?
Like, okay. TF British has the guitar. Everyone has weapons.
TF British will play his theme song on the guitar.
Flair and Steiner in the corner area. Nothing the referee can do except watch. British with the guitar sets it down.
All he can do is close his eyes and hope it goes away.
Oh! Powerbomb to Scott Steiner!
Honoria.
British, however, unable to capitalize as Ric Flair got in control. Quick flipping body slam. TF British showing his dominance.
Holy shit, that fucking powerbomb.
Which was on the ladder, though?
Oh my god, I would lose my shit. It's like that time Sin Cara got powerbombed on the ladder and I lost my goddamn mind. I have that clip.
It was actually TF British who participated in the 1,000 euros on a pole match where he hip tossed Mick Foley into an upright ladder. And suplex! Oh god! Flair hits the crutch!
Oh god, not that devastating crutch. And I think TF British with that chop block landed on the guitar.
Oh, just outside, but still very painful. Back to live action. The guitar is crushed!
Yeah, he got crushed with that chop block Flair did.
Wow.
Yeah, see?
I see it now.
Yeah, British landed on it and the guitar exploded.
This first fall for the Incontinental title, chop block by Steiner. Flair is calling for it. Flair's calling for it. Steiner's got other intentions. Backbreaker like so with his knee. The claw! He's got him by the balls!
The dick.
Stop!
Oh god. Oh,
Steiner does not give a shit about two shits! Holy fuck! He just chucked that damn stick at him!
Sorry. Okay. Okay.
What the fuck was that?
Steiner's pissed.
Steiner's had enough of this shit. Cover
Yep.
1, 2! That Steiner keeps his title alive!
Steiner's like, this is fucking ridiculous.
Working away. Steiner is the one who's got to worry about his title in this first fall. He gets out of this one, then he can rest a little easy, knowing that he's going to still walk out of Very Large Wrestling Event 51 as a champion. Oh, kicked him with the ladder. Hair pull backbreaker. Flair with the cover. 1, 2. Oh no!
Oh God, what happened?
And Flair wins the first fall!
You could have dual champions.
He's currently a double champion!
Yep. He won it with the fucking, like, hair pull backbreaker. What the fuck?
I know! Bullshit!
After all that hardcore shit, and he wins with that? That would be like winning a main event at WrestleMania against Brock Lesnar with a spear. Oh, wait.
That may happen.
I'm so hoping Lesnar resigns with WWE.
The new Incontinental Champion. Pinning TF British. Steiner was not pinned or submitted in that match, but still loses the belt.
You know what I'm sort of hoping happens at WrestleMania? Is Brock signs the night before WrestleMania, so they change the plans of Reigns winning to Reigns fucking getting destroyed, and Lesnar just crushes Reigns in like a minute 30.
I would be totally okay with that. Ah! Look at Flair go! And screen cap that shit.
I would be ecstatic if that happened. Just Lesnar comes in, kills Reigns for like 30 seconds, then F5s him and pins him and walks out.
And everyone's just like, huh?
That was the main event?
Huh? This is your main event. It's fall number 2.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
This time Flair has to hold on to the big shiny thing. You got 2 people gunning for the most prestigious piece of gold that we could find for Hogan versus Flair Universe Mode. This is your official main event.
Yeah, I'm surprised Flair didn't go for the figure 4, the figure 40.
You didn't have to.
No, he just needed that weird-ass hair pull backbreaker.
You missed a lot.
Yeah, Clamps, you missed everything. This is the main event.
We're at the main event now.
It's like that guy
to recap tonight, Tits McGee got a concussion, lost the $1.99 title match by count out.
After she went ape shit and started throwing chairs at people.
What else happened? Oh, the San Bernardino City Council is the new Best Friends Forever tag champions. Flair just won the Incontinental title in part 1 of our main event.
And here he comes.
Yeah, now they gotta do the entrances for everyone again.
And if anyone was busted open, they just got patched up.
With Sabu's Medical Crazy Glue, now available at fine retail establishments.
Made it at
Bowling Shirt pretty much destroyed everyone in a triple threat match.
Yep.
And the Battle Royal. Who won the Battle Royal?
Weed. RVD.
Oh, RVD won the Battle Royal. Last eliminating the Pokemon. And this, your main event, a Very Large Wrestling Event 51. Meltzer is already giving this tops 3 stars. No Antonio Inoki.
He's giving it 11 out of 500,000.
For the big shiny thing, Extreme Rules, we're underway! Backdrop onto Steiner. Steiner pissed already at the fact that he lost the Incontinental title in the first fall. Ric Flair, as long as he retains, he walks out of here as a double champion.
Stopping the
But even the worst case scenario would be TF British walks out as the holder of the big shiny thing.
I wouldn't be angry if that happened.
I would.
Yes, because you'd have to deal with it.
Chop block!
I'm Canada. This is Bizarro World.
Or as I like to call it, chop knoblock. Goes to the knee.
Big clothesline.
And contrary to the extreme circumstances, well, not really, it wasn't really extreme in the first fight, but big slam there from TF British.
I think after this is over, we should see the dark match return of Hulk Hogan.
I don't know.
For shits and giggles.
I don't know.
TF British wins, Hogan challenges for the belt.
And suplex! This triple threat Extreme Rules match. Takeover from Steiner. Well, technically the Fatal 4-Way boxing match was the shoot fight, so it makes sense.
I was about to say.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And I'm going to tell you now, Bob Sapp, as a fighter, fucking sucked.
Yeah, he wasn't... Apparently he's got a giant freaking Japanese penis, and that's why they love him over there.
He put his face on everything. He sold out quicker than Hulk Hogan.
And it worked.
Yeah.
And Flair and British going to the outside. Here comes the weaponry. Flair with a trash can. And
the shoot fight at this event was the bowling shirt match, where bowling shirt busted everybody open.
Yep. TF with the crutch. Steiner's got a stick. We saw how deadly Steiner was with that stick, but no, the stick goes flying. And a big beatdown on Scott Steiner. Steiner's had enough!
Mr. Bones, he beat Hoos twice because every fight went the same way with Bob Sapp. He'd run in, win TKO via ape spaz, and then his corner would scream jiu-jitsu, which I'm pretty sure is Filipino for face doctor.
Scott Steiner getting beat for the freaking inch of his life! What is going on?
If they've gone to shoot fight, he said something.
Steiner's pissed! Steiner is fucking pissed!
They're beating him with balls.
There's a sledgehammer now!
This has become a shoot fight, a 2-on-1.
This has turned into a fucking unintentional handicap match. Flair gets dropped on the Gutbuster. Steiner gets his revenge partially. Flair forming a brief alliance with TF British, and it worked. To some degree. Sidewalk slam from TF British.
Oh my god.
Sets up Steiner.
Oh, and the college neighbor.
And the powerbomb.
And I'm very drunk because I can hear them screaming.
Good times.
Yes. Especially when they wake me up with bad techno at 4 in the morning.
There you go. Circular motion backdrop.
Big powerbomb.
Ric Flair. TF British. Scott Steiner. Man. Extreme Rules triple threat. This one for the big shiny thing. Steiner already lost his title to Ric Flair in the first fall. Can he exchange titles with Flair?
How ridiculous this event has been. That with that big back suplex, British went for the pin and won. Just for giggles and shits.
Flair working away on, TF British working away on Flair. Commentary, Butch.
Butch!
Targets the arm. Steiner taking a much-needed breather. Oh, Flair! Dropped on the sledgehammer!
Oh, God. Is that the sledgehammer or is that the mop?
No, that's the sledgehammer.
Okay.
Suplexes the handle. That sledgehammer goes into TF British.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll full screen my, thing.
Steiner is still hanging about. Mop to the ribs.
Oh, British got his dropped on his head.
Steiner's got some steps. Drop to hold. And what is Scott Steiner doing?
I am scared.
Brings him down. A layout suplex.
Drop toe hold.
British falls to the outside. Into our announce table.
That somehow has been put back together, even though Regal has shot a man with
some Sabu medical crazy glue.
Yep.
It's Sabu glue.
Sabu glue. It's made out of Sabus.
Flair still working away up. Oh God!
My eardrum. And B, I am really
I'm
scared.
sorry, but it was Steiner and a stick and a person.
Oh my God!
First, TF British sent into the corner.
And now Steiner and
Steiner whacks the fuck out of TF British with that kendo stick. British into the barricade. Gets hit with a stick. British no sells. Stick again.
Everyone's getting a stick tonight.
Stick from Steiner. Cracks him in the head. And this match has taken a turn for the crazy. British conveniently gets a guitar, cracks it over Ric Flair's head. Steiner with the stick.
That's the classic.
He is punishing TF British.
They both are. British
into the barricade.
And then gets killed by Steiner.
Steiner with a replica belt. But no, they decide to go in other areas. Sent the length of the ring.
Yeah, Steiner hit British in the back so many times he walked almost across the ring lane.
And no. Okay. Steiner getting involved, screwing up spots. Double team on the outside to Steiner! The brief alliance is back, but not for long.
Flair wants to put TF British so bad through that barricade.
I don't think it's going to happen, though. There's enough plunder already in the ring. Steiner has the belt. TF British is inside. Everyone's in a world of hurt. Steiner goes back around. Flair's got other ideas. Steiner with a backdrop. Off the second rope. Into a cover. One. No. British quickly up, no selling, not paying any attention to psychology with a powerbomb. Flair with a clothesline. And shots at TF British as he's busted open.
Oh,
Flair now, what is Flair doing? Pile driver to TF British.
Dangerous!
British sent to the outside, Flair in hot pursuit. Usually it's Flair on the other side of a hot pursuit.
Or road rage.
Yeah, one of those. Steiner with a backbreaker on British. Another set of steps is coming into the ring here. Steiner! 1, 2! No! Good God, that was close. Ric Flair barely getting back in the ring. Giant slam from TF British into a cover. 1, 2, and Flair breaks it up again.
Freaking Scott Steiner.
Oh God! British
backbreakers in this match. TF British gets beat with a hair pull backbreaker in the previous match, and then Steiner nearly beats British with a backbreaker again.
Lay out front suplex from Steiner.
Oh God!
Steiner got to cover. 1, 2. No! Flair gets involved. My God, what a match.
Yes, it is. It's actually a really good match. Oh, it looked like British hit when he came down on that suplex that Steiner did. It looks like he hit his knee off that stairs.
Flair breaks it up again. What is going on here?
Shin break.
Oh! Ah! Oh! No! Dude! No! Let's go to the replay! Holy shit! That looked bad! That looked bad!
Oh my God!
Steiner inside out and halfway across! Bouncing off the steps! Good God! And it's still a 2 count!
Yeah, because Flair broke
Back
it
to
up.
live action!
He hit him, and it looked like he landed on both the sledgehammer and the steps.
Cobra Clutch Slam.
I don't think anyone's going to ever top that. Ever.
Russian
That
leg
was-
sweep by Flair.
That was better than the German suplex at Kumite.
That was just nasty.
Yeah, that was fucking amazing. I want to see 1,000 of those. If someone could make like a 10-minute video of just that, I'd be happy.
There's too much at stake here, folks. Circular motion backdrop from TF British. British looks like he's going for a submission on Steiner. Ric Flair breaks it up. This, your main event, a very large wrestling event. 51 as Steiner is knocked to the outside. Flair in pursuit. Same goes with British.
Oh, it was the
Oh,
beat
this ain't
fight
good.
or what the-
Ah!
Jesus, my fucking
Oh my God!
Levels, man, levels.
I'm sorry. You'll know it when you see
Oh
it.
my God.
Oh my God!
I got my wish, but it wasn't a clothesline. It was a dragon death drop.
Oh my God! Oh God!
That was evil.
Holy fuck!
Wrestling match. This is TF British killing people. Oh, man. He is attempting to murder Scott Steiner. That is the only explanation I have.
Ah! Oh my God! A fucking suplex! Scott Steiner is in no condition to continue in this match, but never mind that, he gets out of it.
Drink glitches out of the crowd's hand and floats in front of him for a solid minute.
British still working away on Scott Steiner. Oh no, not the power bomb! Not the power. Oh God, power bomb on the outside. Thought we were gonna see it on the steps.
Oh God. If Steiner doesn't come out hurt from this, I will be shocked.
Steiner with the steps. Hits Flair!
Not
British has a mop.
The man who just attempted to murder him.
Oh! Oh no! The stairs fall on Flair, but he gets out of it. Ankle lock applied from Ric Flair. This is insanity! Steiner still getting whacked.
I think this whole match has been TF British just killing Scott Steiner.
Steiner trying to get out of it. Sends British into the barricade. And interaction! British up and over the barricade as Steiner gets a breather. Flair with other bad intentions. Oh my God, what a match.
I love how the fans don't even move. They just glitch through people.
It's like the old Chikara shows.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
Neck breaker from
Shikara
onto Scott Steiner. Scotty is in trouble.
Shikara may be coming to St. Catherine's, where I live.
Oh my god! Wow.
This match, Jesus, this match.
It's still going on. Another neck breaker to Scott Steiner. Folks, this is getting tough to watch.
Yeah, if his neck isn't broken, I would be shocked.
Another ankle lock applied to Scott Steiner.
This is not the self-destruction of the Ultimate Warrior. This is not that. This is the total destruction of Scott Steiner at the hands of TF British and Ric Flair.
Ric Flair one more with another neck breaker. They're trying to paralyze Scott Steiner.
When they eventually make the autobiography movie about this match, it will be the assassination of Scott Steiner by the coward TF British and Ric Flair.
British sends Steiner into the post. Flair!
Steiner wins this. I will
with
eat
a series of punches. I don't even know Scotty knows where he's at.
Scotty doesn't know?
Scotty doesn't know. And, oh no, drink! Through the pineapple tree! Scott Steiner. It's going to be down to Flair and British.
Am I the only one who was hoping when I saw that?
And look at that TF British mocking Scott Steiner.
Why?
Begging him to get to his feet.
Flair looks fine. He's not holding his ribs or anything at all.
And that's the important thing. He's letting British do all the dirty work.
British just beat the hell up. So is Steiner. Steiner has been through hell.
Well, Flair, also, like I said, all Flair has to do is get the pinfall or submission, preferably on Steiner or the other two. And he leaves Very Large Wrestling Event 51 as double champion.
This was WrestleMania, what, 28, 29?
28, I believe.
Was that,
Flair's
when
got
I
the
saw
cup.
those palm trees, was I the only one hoping that someone would climb up and do a spot off one of them?
They didn't have John Morrison under contract.
Sadly.
Or Johnny Monday, as he's now referred to, as the referee is spazzing out. He does not know, in fact, how Scott Steiner is, in fact, alive.
Ric Flair had a drink.
Nice retaliation suplex from Scott Steiner. Wait a minute, Scotty got a cover! One! No! Elbow to Scotty. The claw! Broken up by Scott Steiner. Suplex! Cover! No! Flair's calling for it. Scotty going up top.
And he.
What is Scott Steiner doing? British. He's up there with TF British. Oh no! Oh! God!
Oh God! I am.
Will somebody stop this nonsense?
Wait, Ric Flair was gonna give the testicular claw to the ref. Also, holy shit! Oh my God!
Holy shit!
This is something. Clap, 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 clap.
If the steps were still on the outside, I would have just lost my shit.
I remember I had this spot when I was live streaming where you did you set up the flaming table at the right spot, and then you do the outside superplex through it.
See, what I love the fact is that Steiner does the push-ups, and Flair kicks him in the back. Look, folks, this match is still going on. As Flair targets the leg of Scott Steiner. TF British out on his feet after the superplex to the floor.
Is British the only one busted open other than... Yeah, he is. He's the only one... No, I think Steiner is.
Flair is the only one who's not busted open.
That's rare enough.
Steiner's got the belt. He's trying to get out of there.
Steiner's now fighting for survival.
Steiner just better get the hell out of the way.
Yeah.
Ric Flair has been in firm control of this match.
He's now holding his head.
And a neck breaker to TF British. Scotty taking the opportunity. Steiner taking the opportunity to get a breather here. That's what he needs the most. Oh no.
Oh, big clothesline.
Oh no! Suplex to the floor. And Flair hits the steel. And now Flair has been busted open!
Now everyone's bleeding.
Steiner sends British into the ring.
A big fucking dragon suplex on the floor. That's nuts.
That is just nasty. After all, it was Steiner that took a dragon suplex on the fucking stairs.
Yeah.
The claw!
That's right up there with one of the worst things I've ever seen in wrestling done to another human being.
That was just disgusting.
Yeah. That's up there with Sid's leg break.
And both of them trying to direct traffic on TF British. Finally realizing that they don't want TF British as the world champion. Suplex from Steiner! Cover!
Yep.
No!
If Steiner wins this somehow...
The claw on Steiner!
If we end up with double champion of Flair, I wouldn't be angry, but I'd be I'd find it really funny if TF British won.
Oh no, that could happen. One! No! Flair with fighting spirit. Face buster. Flair, cover. 1, 2. No!
Ladies and gentlemen, strap in. This match is probably going to take a lot longer.
Chop block. Steiner with the push-ups. He's feeling it. Cover. What?
What?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Is Steiner champion?
You'll see it.
Okay, I'm fucking petrified now. Because every time you scream what, something fucked up happens. You fucking won with push-ups and an elbow? Are you shitting me?
Steiner won with push-ups.
Also,
Scott Steiner won with push-ups. And Scott Steiner, after nearing death, pins TF British to become the new holder of the big shiny thing.
Also, you know what sign was held up as soon as Steiner won? The YOLO sign.
Oh my god.
This game
Folks,
has a sense of fucking
unbelievable action that we have seen. Scott Steiner and Ric Flair switch titles. Flair becomes Incontinental Champion. Scott Steiner, the new holder of the big shiny thing. And TF British leaves Very Large Wrestling Event 51 empty-handed.
For now.
Oh, God. Folks,
That
is going to do it. We are out of time. Unbelievable action. Be sure to stay tuned tomorrow at 2 o'clock as NL 2K14 presents Slumber Mania, the biggest snooze fest in sports entertainment, and NL Classic presents Black 25. Oh, man. Great action that we have seen tonight. New champions were crowned, moments were had, and Scott Steiner lived to tell another day. Folks, for the 31-meter Canadian blank.